I wonder if we could have perhaps a series, daily or weekly or occasional, a series of conversations of pointing towards together or looking at things together about speaking the truth. The truth is the thing that we've moved millions of miles away from, thousands and millions of miles or years away from, if you will. In every generation, we move a little bit farther away from the truth. You get more deeply buried in lies. Lies, of course, include justification, explanation, reasonableness, all the excuses that we use to make sure that we haven't made a mistake. And perhaps the greatest movement forward that we can experience comes from making a mistake, our mistakes. A mistake observed, taken responsibility for, and spoken creates a new direction, a new way of being, a new way to move so as to do whatever it is that we struck out to do. Struck out. Pretty good pun there. However, for the last thousands and thousands of years, we have been coming up with ever expanding excuses, reasonableness, justification, explanation. If we can't make it reasonable, if we can't explain it away, we justify it so as to always know everything and to never have made a mistake. So perhaps we could look together at this dynamic that I call speaking the truth. It simply means for us each, in each now, that thing that just went by when I said now, of our life, so as not to kick it down the road, as they say, to address things in the now, in the immediacy of when they're presented, rather than saying I'll take care of that later or whatever. So is it possible then, this whole thing is a mystery to me, if I can even do this, maybe there's nothing any more difficult to do or to talk about than the truth, because we left the truth so many years ago and we have so many excuses and reasons, plus we all think that we tell the truth. We all think we're truthful. So we don't really admit that we're liars, thieves, and cheats. So we get to remain liars, thieves, and cheats. However, we have great reasons and excuses and justifications for being such great liars, thieves, and cheats. So is it possible then for us to become perfect? Perfect meaning having one part of everything that's on planet Earth, or in the universe, if you will, one part of everything. And of course, one part of everything is a flaw, is that thing that inside of us that's our error, our flaw. And people have a huge ability to see the flaw in the other person. What's that old thing about you can see the splinter in the other person's eye, but you can't see the log in your own? Essentially, that's another way of saying what it is that I'm saying. We all have a good eye to tell the other person's mistake, where they messed up, and then we want to see if we can fix them, make them better, and all the while it's us. We are the ones who need the observation of our own flaw, which then If and when we discover our own flaw, the observation of it creates a new you, or a new perfect, if you will. The manner in which to create a new you, to bring forth a new perfection in your life, is to discover the thing that's holding you back, the flaw. So that's what this series that I perhaps will be able to create over these next few days, years, months, thousands of years, who knows? Thousands of years. So if we're going to have a conversation about speaking the truth, then we need to realize that speaking the truth needs to happen in order for us to free ourselves. We need to be able to speak it. As a matter of fact, linguistics, the action of linguistics, is the action of creation, to create that which we bring forth from nothing. Of course, creation happens from the space of creation, intelligence, and truth. Our world that we live in now, I call it invents. Invention is a function of knowledge, thought, and belief. Inventions come from that which is already here, the new improved Cheerios or the new improved Ford or whatever it might be. Creation brings forth from nothing. There was nothing there, and then there's the creation. Invention means you take something that's already here and invent a new. Unfortunately, I caught myself there. We call those things, both things, new, when in essence, new, the word new, implies never having been before. New. But we use it like new Cheerios or new Ford or new, when the actuality is it's not new, it's a revision of. So if we do, or if I do, or if together we do, investigate together, walk together in this space called intelligence, can we then discover for ourselves and create for ourselves the ability to speak the truth within every experience of our life. No matter I have to throw the little disclaimer here, you will become, let's call it a little bit, unpopular when you begin doing this. The greatest, let's call it payment, benefit, result that you will get for it is to be free. So you won't care about the people who say you're crazy or don't like what you're saying. Because on planet Earth, the most unpopular thing is the truth. It's the thing everybody resists. They stay away from it. They know this truth stuff is it's the simplest thing that we could do. But if you hear that word, simplest thing that we can do, if something is so simple, then it's hugely difficult to do because we have such advanced, if you will, minds. We are so complex. We have moved, our complexity has moved way, 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 way past the simple little truth. Our knowledge and our thoughts and our beliefs have far exceeded our truth. The truth way back there. And we're way out here in the dream world of gods and Allahs and Republicans and Democrats and men and women and every manner of label we can put on ourselves to remain in the dream world, we have done. So these things that I'm talking about, you have to be stupid and be able to see your own stupidity. There's always a little payment in there, isn't it? Isn't there? The ability to see your own stupidity as I've said in a few other videos, is a function of intelligence. I mean, only the extremely stupid people can't see that they're stupid. That would be the definition of stupid, wouldn't it? So if we're to begin creating the ability to speak the truth in a world that's filled with lie, steal, cheat, anything you can do to get ahead, anything that has to do with money is cheating, any of it that we have developed over the last few thousand years. So yes, in essence, I'm suggesting that we negate the thousands of years that went from this moment right now, from just what, don't I said that, from now on back, from that now, and from this now that's here now, that now is already, never mind. So can we each negate, 100% negate our history? And we each then create a new space that has nothing in it. That would be the space of creation, wouldn't it? Then from nothing we can create a new self and a new world. Is that possible? If so, it has to do with speaking the truth in your present now. This one right now, well, that one's gone, but this one, that one's gone. It's so fast. Now it's gone so fast that when you say now, it's already gone, because language always hangs back, if you will, not on purpose, but it has to hang back because language is always of the past. It was invented, unfortunately for us, or fortunately, when we were born, language was already here. We were just forced to go inside of it and see if we could make it work. And so far, after thousands of years of English, we haven't made it work yet. And it's worse than that. It's getting worse. Every generation, I'll use this word and then explain it, getting a little dumber than the generation before. By that I mean every generation gets better at making excuses, having reasons, having justifications, having explanations about the mistake they made. So instead of saying, oh, wait, my mistake, I apologize. If there's some kind of thing in there that cost you because I've made that mistake, please let me know so I can make up for it if I can. We don't say that. We say, well, the wind was blowing and the sun got in my eyes, and I got up in plenty of time, but the traffic was anyway, those are real simple ones. So to ask this question, or I ask this question, can we go ahead and have a conversation about the dynamics of speaking the truth? If so, then we need to start off with speaking the truth that our entire lives have been a lie and that we each are liars. If you can say that out loud and mean it, you have to be able to speak the truth. You will begin a new life from the truth, because that is a truth. A universal truth is, for thousands of years, we have been living a lie, a dream world. And you have to be a liar in order to live in the dream world. Lie, steal, cheat. Okay, now that I've made everybody not interested in going any farther, further or farther, we'll see what happens. Perhaps another series of videos have been created. And if so, this is series number 1 of the dynamics of speaking the truth. A perfect life is sent to each of you. Thanks for getting this far. If you've gotten this far, that is. Well, if you haven't gotten this far, then I can't thank you anyway, have I? Can I? Bye.